Hey, what's going on, gang? It's Murata Music with 3-Piece TCG, Pirates TCG, and 2D. Unfortunately, my Treasure Cup experience was ruined not by a cheater pumpkin eater, but a judge. Round one, table one, on stream? Oh, no. Smash the like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, hype the video up, go down in the comments and let me know how do you feel about what I'm about to show you guys. Now, before we get into that, who was the judge, right? Well, I can't answer that with 100% certainty because I got their faces out of the video so that it could just be us. But we do have the super gamed, which is exactly how I feel after my experience. And I saw this one right here floating around, not at the beginning of our match though. This is the beginning of our match right here. Yes, right. This is what it will end up like, but this is what it looked like at the beginning. These two faces, I am not able to find at the side right here. I'm not able to find these two faces anywhere on here. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe one of them's a streamer, etc., right? Because it was being streamed live. So anyways, you saw the ending of the board state. Let's get into it. Now,
You can still say that. Okay. Are you cool if I record this for my YouTube channel, 3-Piece TCG? Cool deal.
all right, now let's get started. So, a couple things I want you to know. First off, I feel like we had an overactive judge, a bit of the overacting buffoonery. Okay. Now, check this out. Somebody come look at this. The entire length of this video is 29 minutes and 24 seconds. Okay. And we don't even get started until looks like 6:10. 6:10? We're waiting? We're trying to figure out if we can play yet. It won't.
Yeah.
That doesn't answer our question. Okay, so we can start. So at 6:23 approximately we are told 6:23 exactly we're told it's good to go. Okay, cool.
I'm going up one Don. I'm going to rest one Don for a Monkey D. Garp, or Grandpa Garp.
Okay.
Look at the top four for a cost of 3 or more.
All right. And that is the turn, right? That's my turn. Okay. Next turn, they do their thing. So this is turn 2. I'm going first, by the way. Play out that one. Okay. Turn 3 already. Turn 3. And we're coming back to me at turn 4. Okay. Doing our thing. Bouncing cards back. They played it back. Okay. Turn 5. We're at turn 5. I believe 9 minutes have elapsed at this point. Okay. 6 minutes have elapsed at this point of our game time. This is where the buffoonery starts. Okay. All right. So I did my thing, and this is where it all starts to happen, gang. This is where the house of cards starts coming down. Okay. So what's happened up until this point, 7 to Josu, is they have been swinging at my Josu trying to remove it. Okay. Now, I obviously want to keep Josu up so that I can have a good clapback, right? Because if I play another Whitebeard after this and attach two, oh, we're big money, right? But anyways, I'm running out of resources because I have a lot of bigs, so kind of bricks. But I do have 2Ks. I'm thinking I should save those for my turn, right? Okay, so I want you guys to watch my face. I really want you guys to watch my face here. Okay, so we let him go.
I do not get the draw.
What? Opponent says I should. Last horse crosses the finish line. Now, let me tell you guys. First things first, that is the most like day one and OP13 thing that everybody knows. There isn't a player on the sim right now that doesn't know if there's one Don attached to Ace that if he takes a life or somebody with 6K or more power gets KO'd, he gets to draw a card. Okay? Let alone the judge at table 1. Okay? Give me a break. You know what's happening to me psychologically right now? The second they decided to say that, I thought to myself, I just took this card off the top of my deck, put it into a hand of however many cards, and created an unrestorable game state. Why? Because not only, even if it was IRL, it's you cannot restore the game state because I shuffled my hand. You don't know what I have. You don't know which one it was. It was a 2K Josu, but you don't know that, okay? So I'm essentially being called out for cheating, okay? I'm flabbergasted because I believe that I did everything I could to play the thing right. I don't have a billion characters on board. I know I haven't taken a life, and I know there hasn't been anybody else to be lost. But you know, we are in the mix right now because the pressure's on. My game is on the line right now. So when they tell me that, one, my mind goes there, and the last thing I'm trying to contribute in this One Piece TCG sphere, I'm never trying to contribute to being another creator online that's cheating on stream, no less. Okay, like no, that is never trying to be me. But that's exactly where I thought it went, and I also thought I just lost the game. Okay, turns out they don't know what they're talking about. Well, thank you for interjecting. Six to lead to Zoro. Just give him something. We're gonna counter out. Okay. Now here's the next thing, okay? I don't want to give myself any more time than anything, okay? This is the biggest of the two controversies, okay? Cuz I'm already coming down from oh crap, you know, I just cost myself the game. Past that 2120, okay? 2120. I'm going to keep this going cuz I want you guys to watch how long it takes me, okay? 2120 minus 620 means we're at 15 minutes, okay? Which means we have 20 minutes in regular time and then 5 minutes in overtime. Okay? Now, what am I weighing out right here? I'm weighing out whether I'm addressing the board and I'm like, okay, I have I am Whitebeard, I have Taxgate, I got Blockbeard, okay? Underbeard as I call them. I can use I am Whitebeard. Well, first off, I was thinking about dropping Taxgate. Think about dropping Taxgate because then nobody can swing except for Homeboy. I got a thing. I got a life. Okay, cool. And then I'm like, well, what if I did I am Whitebeard with Taxbeard? And I'm like, okay. And then my next option that I'm weighing out, look, I'm figuring it out. My next option is going to be, what if I did I am Whitebeard into Blocker Beard, take the life, 8K, draw 2 cards, have 2 Dawn active, and I'm like, okay, maybe we should do that. And but I'm still like kind of like in the process of thinking at that, right? I'm still weighing out the Tin Beard, and let's just see what happens. Okay.
Okay. I am going to.
Thinking. Game's on the line.
Yes. Rest 10 for Newgate. I have.
Now look at that. Right there in the same second. I don't know why or how I let this judge, again, trusting in the judge, because I feel the pressure. Of course. I feel everything. But I'm told, and in the same second, I completely 23-12, 23-13, I already rested the Dawn. The next split second, I already rested the Dawn and just, give them what they want, right? Because I was really trying to play this out and really trying to figure out how I wanted to address this turn. What is the point? It was 23-13, right? 23-13. And he passed it back to me at 23-13. 21-23. Okay. I drew one for turn at 21-23, 23-13. So less than 2 minutes. Okay. 1 minute, less than 2 minutes though. And you're already rushing me. At 23-13, -6. okay, which means 17. We still got 18 minutes and 5 minutes of overtime. He's got 2 life. I got 1 life. Look at the board state. If you know what the if you know this game at all, which I don't know how much you know of this game if you don't know the Josu thing, but anybody can tell you that this game is he's gonna play his turn, then Zoro is going to either kill him or Ace is going to win the next turn. There's not going to be another 2 or 3 turns. That's not going to happen. Everybody who plays this game or is at all familiar with it can tell you, oh, 1 more turn, 2 more turns max. Oh, 1 more turn, 2 more turns max. For 15 minutes and 5 minutes more, like, come on, dude. So why did it cost me the game? That cost me the game because had I done what I told you guys earlier, all right, and played out Underbearder, okay, which if I had more time, for some reason, man, I really wanted to make this tax beard work. I'm sorry, sue me. But had I done that, we talked about it a little bit at the end of the game. So Homeboy has 10 done, okay? If I take a life, I go to 8, all right? Now, I'm going to rule out the absolute misplays that a person can make. Like, I'm going to attach 3 Dawn to Zoro. I'm going to attach 1 to Shigi. I'm going to attach... Nobody's going to do that. That is the worst thing you could ever do. You lose Dawn every time you swing. For those of you who don't know, I just taught you, okay? So what they're going to have to do, they said, oh, well, if you set up 2 blockers and I had Demonic Aura, well, then that would be the game. With that, that's 4 Dawn rested, okay? You swing with Cavendish. You restand 2 Dawn, okay? Now, you've got a 10K swing. I had 2, 4, 6 plus leader ability, okay? Plus leader ability. So 2, 4, 6, 8 essentially in counter. So you swing 10 into an 8. I give you 2 2Ks. That's it. You restand. You swing 10 into an 8. I give you leader ability and I give you a 2K. And I'm not even talking about the 2 cards that I would have gotten with the Underbearder. We don't even need to get that hypothetical. I just got it. That's it. So yeah, it was just really frustrating because, you know, the line of play that they said they would have implemented to respond to 2, you know, Blockbeards would not have worked. You know what I mean? And kudos to them, though. They were still stand-up player, you know, stuck up for me to the judge. You know what I mean? When they said that I wasn't able to do something, you know, spoke on my behalf. And, you know, they weren't egging on to anything. And they played as best you could under those circumstances. So big tip of the hat to them. But, yeah, you know, and win, lose, or draw. You know what I mean? No matter what happens with this match, you know, it was just very frustrating to be interrupted multiple times, basically called for cheating on one and then told to hurry up, kid, on the next one when you got 20 plus minutes left in your match. Hey, chill out, boss. You know what I mean? The whole reason I play those other turns fast is because my deck lives and breathes on the edge, okay? We get all the way to the brink, we get to the end of the game, and these decisions are do or die. You can say, oh yeah, all you got to do, you know, you play Yamato on turn 3 and you this, and yeah. And then you get to the variables and all of a sudden now you need your space. Now you need time to think. This is why we got there with 25 minutes to spare, okay? Because I need this time. And now you're gonna interrupt me. Is there any rule? Comment down below if there's any rule about after a minute and 20 something seconds or whatever it was that you have to do something or else. And if there is, then why are we allowed all this time to play? 40 minutes total. Why are we allowed 40 minutes total to play a game if you gotta be the entire way? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's extremely frustrating. I really do wish this was like chess, where I have my amount of time, just like on the sim. I have my amount of time, they have their amount of time. If I run out of time, that's it, I lose. You get what I'm saying? If they run out of their time, that's it, they lose. So now you can't tell me nothing. Leave me alone. Because that was just, you know, grade A buffoonery. Grade A buffoonery. Yeah. So that's where I'm at with this one, gang. And unfortunately, you know, it got me hot at the moment. I was like more concerned about, you know, did I let down my whole entire community by being one of these, cheating. No, there's no quotation fingers for these other guys, but I don't want to be a cheating creator, dude. Like, never. Okay. And did I let down my whole community by doing this, especially because it would have been an accident. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, it turns out I'm just trying to play the game, and these things are happening upon me. These things are being put upon me. Anyways, I hope everybody else for the rest of the experience has a better one than me, because that was just grade A buffoonery, man. And then unfortunately, I got more hot after the fact than during, because during, all I was concerned with is, did I let my whole community down? Last thing I want to do is be another creator that cheats, you know what I mean? But I go into the next turn or next round. It's a Zoro mirror, and I win the dice roll. I'll take second, but I'm ranting to them about it, and they're like, they've never had one positive experience with the judge, and it's true. It's like, yo, the judges don't ban the people who need to be banned, okay, who are caught outright cheating, and and I'm not saying all judges, man, because there's plenty of cool judges that I've met throughout playing events, IRL, etc. Shout out James, my same name judge. You know what I mean? But this was unnecessary. It was uncalled for. It was literally unrequested. Nobody requested, hey judge, he's taking some time. Hey judge, he's taking too long. Nobody even said that. Homeboy didn't even say, hey, judge, he's not supposed to draw that card. Like, what is going on? You know what I mean? And so, yeah, when I say that I carried that with me to my next match, I mean, I dealt my hand, put down my life, and didn't even take a mulligan. I mean, it had me that, like, frustrated. You know what I mean? What also frustrated me more about that is that the game ended. And I thought, you know what? Maybe the chronograph, maybe this, maybe that is off, Maybe we were taking more time than I thought. Bro, I can't tell you how long I waited for the next round to start. It was probably 15 minutes, though. And every 5 minutes, not hearing that we're in overtime, it just ate me up, dude. So... anyways, yeah, I didn't want to. I did want to mulligan that hand, but I did not want to take my life back and everything like that. And I could already hear the guy like, "Oh, I mean, if trying to appease me, but that's not cool. I'm already going second and into a Zoro mirror match, and now I'm gonna get to do lay down life and take a mulligan. That's not how I get down. So I stuck with what I had. It was still a pretty good game, but I wound up losing that one, and I said, I am done, son. Like, no mas. Like, it just hijacked me. I really hope that everybody else's experience is much better than mine. I don't know when I'm uploading this video. It may be today on Sunday, it may be tomorrow. But anyways, this is gonna be the video that's uploaded before I get onto my 500th episode of 3-Piece TCG. And I'm putting this online. I'm not trying to. All I want is some accountability and some lessons to be learned. That's all I want. That's what I want. You know what I mean? Don't butt in. If you're gonna butt in, know what you're doing. Okay? I don't think it's too much to ask for a judge to know what they're doing. 1, 2, don't tell somebody to hurry up. If the game has got if these leaders can't even withstand 2 more turns of gameplay, and there's 20 minutes of regular time and 5 minutes of overtime left, don't tell nobody to hurry up. Please. That's all I'm asking. Let the guys play. We obviously know we got a judge that's watching. Let the opponent let the opposing player of the one who is taking time, in your opinion, let them say, hey judge, it's been 1 minute and 20 seconds. Let them say that. They probably weren't going to say that. I guarantee they weren't going to say that. They're a player. They understand the predicament I'm in. They're playing Zoro. They know they swing a lot. I got to withstand a lot. You know what I mean? I got to figure it out. They already know what they're going to do. You know what I mean? They don't got nothing else to do. They're going to stand and restand, and you're going to swing and restand and swing, So that's all I want, and this is just some accountability, and pay it forward. You can't undo my weekend. Okay, this tournament's already ruined for me. I already retired, got out of it. But yeah, so do smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, hype it up, and let me know, what do you guys think of this kind of buffoonery? Team Judge, Team Three-Piece, what do you think? What do you think? And again, it's just to learn. It's just to learn so that the next judge waits and either says something because they know it, or waits for the opposing player to say, hey, what's going on with this guy? We only got 30 minutes left, Judge. We only got 25 minutes left, Judge. What's going on? Anyways, love you guys. Love yourself. Respect others.
Stuck up in it. Stuck in it. I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame,